I'm going to take a look at this Duracell cell phone charger. Now this one is actually sort of a failure to attempt, I guess, on my part. I was looking at this in the store and I thought that I could see how this cigarette adapter plugged into the wall charger, and that's okay, that's pretty nice. Made by Duracell, so it's probably pretty well made. This thing fits into this thing, so you have both of your power adapters in one location. And then I assumed that this, and that's the problem with that, I assumed that this was the case that held both of these, and I thought, hey, that's pretty compact, looks pretty cool. They have pretty cool packaging where they have these adapters sticking out the back, and sure enough, this is the correct adapter for the Android, which is the same adapter for the Droid. So it looked like everything was good to go, but I guess the way I was holding it, I didn't see this BlackBerry part here. So I don't think that's going to be a problem, but what it is means I wasted some money here, because this is actually for a BlackBerry phone, and I don't think any of us use BlackBerries. And then some screen protectors for a BlackBerry. Now I could probably use the screen protectors on the little flip out screen on this camera, on some of the other cameras. We'll see if I can salvage that. But anyway, this is basically a three-way power thing. It'll get power from the wall, from a USB port, or from a cigarette adapter in a vehicle. So if you were watching our ham radio thing the other day, I did happen to lose or misplace my car charger for the Android, or for my Evo. That means every time I leave a wall outlet, this thing is losing power right off the gate, and I don't have a car charger to keep it charged up or to recharge it. So that's what this is going to do, is sort of be a recharger for other phones and for other devices, because this other plug is a lot of the cameras use to recharge, and some of the other things that we use, like wireless keyboards and stuff. So this should be an overall useful device for us in the long run. It was about $15, and let's dig in and see if it was worth all the time we've spent on it so far. I did like the idea of having the cords hanging out the back so that you could test it. However, I didn't like the idea that my cords might have been plugged into like 1,000 other phones, so I did pull one from back on the shelves a little bit, not the first one that was on the rack there. So it pulls right out. Here's the car part. There's that thing, which I guess we're going to get rid of, unless I find somebody we know who has a BlackBerry. I don't really like it. Like I say, we might be able to reuse those. This seems pretty decent, pretty well made. Sometimes, right away you can tell things are junk. This thing looks okay. There's a flat here and a flat there, so I'm guessing that's the way that plugs together. And I do think that's pretty convenient. So now, well, that's kind of handy. You've got different ends here that plug into this sort of, whatever that is, 1/8 inch jack looking thing. Not a lot of instructions, just this little page here, I guess. Yeah, that's great. So then these things just plug into here, and they screw in, so no worry about them coming loose on you. And then you've got straight USB, or for us, this is actually the wrong one. I'm going to plug this one in. So now we can go straight USB off of a computer, or plug the USB into here and go off of a wall jack, or pull this out and plug this into a vehicle. Excellent. I'm not sure what these are. They feel like buttons, but I'm sure they're just indicator lights. Yeah, I think this is a pretty handy little unit. Like I say, I wish it fit into this little case. It won't, but we'll figure out a little pouch for this, and this should be a handy little adapter for a lot of different devices with this. So for $15 so far, it looks like a pretty good deal. We'll let you know after some amount of time using it.